grades 7 through 10 can enter to win a chance at a $100 gift certificate to be used for shopping for the holidays. And they just have to answer one simple question: what can they do to positively impact their community during the holidays? And how do they go about finding or applying? Is there a site that they can go to apply for the contest?
Yes, they can go to Facebook at Mabel Lane Foundation, and there they will see a flyer with all the pertinent information pertaining to the contest, and they just need to click the link and apply.
Okay, that's simple.
That's simple.
So that's Mabel Lane.
Mabel Lane Foundation.
And again, at the end of the show, not again, but of course at the end of the show, what we'll do is we'll put the link up in our details. I am your host. My name is Alicia, and this is Fabulous Fridays, where we spotlight Black-owned businesses in our community that are fabulous in the area of food, fashion, fixes, and some businesses are just fun, fun, fun. But before I welcome my first guest, I ask that you like and share this video, let people know that we are on, and help promote our businesses that are here today. So I'm not going to make any announcements like I normally do. I want to jump into our first guest. But before I introduce this guest, because she is a family member, I just want to say that my family roots go deep into Newark. And I don't brag about it, but my family members are actually trailblazers in the city of Newark. My grandfather, my mother's father, was one of the first Black police officers in the city of Newark. My family members, my great aunt and cousin, are founding members of the Metropolitan Baptist Church in Newark. And now we're here to talk about my grandmother, a foundation in her name, Mabel Lane. So, without further ado, I want to welcome the president of the Mabel Lane Foundation, Carolyn Hayes.
Yay!
Yay! Thank you for coming to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm great today, and yourself?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
So you're here to talk about the Mabel Lane Foundation.
Yes.
And before we even talk about the foundation, let's talk about who Mabel Lane was to you and to the community.
Okay. All right. So I am proud to say that Mabel Lane was my mom, your grandmother, and she was very dedicated to her family and the community. She was very active in the Newark Public School system, especially the schools that her children attended, Peshine Avenue School and University High, formerly known as School Within a School.
Okay. And University High School, she was very instrumental of actually getting University High School up and running, correct?
Yes, she was. She was. At University High School, she sat on the parent board, and one of the functions of that board was to collaborate with the administration in interviewing and hiring the incoming teachers of the PTA.
Okay. And for those of you who may not know, University High School, as Carolyn said, Aunt Carolyn said,
It's okay.
it was a school. It was a school within a school. It was actually birthed out of Shabazz.
Correct.
Right.
And
And we're not going to hold anything against those bulldogs, but.
So yes, it was birthed out of Shabazz. They had their own, we had our own curriculum, but we participated with the general population when it came to the extracurricular activities, so far as gym and music and that kind of thing.
Okay. So you're actually here not to sell anything, but you're here to give something away. And under the Mabel Lane Foundation, you have a contest coming up. You want to talk about that?
Yes, the contest is a 250 word, excuse me, a 250 word contest for Newark students between the grades of 7 to 10. And the application is open now. The deadline is for December the 3rd, and the winners will receive a $100 gift card
To do their holiday shopping.
to do their holiday shopping.
And the question that's asked on the essay is, how can they make their
How can they positively affect their community during the holiday season and during the pandemic especially?
good? So again, the Mabel Lane Foundation is having a holiday essay contest. Students in the Newark Public Schools, grades 7 through 10, can enter to win a chance at a $100 gift certificate to be used for shopping for the holidays. And they just have to answer one simple question: what can they do to positively impact their community during the holidays? And how do they go about finding or applying? Is there a site that they can go to apply for the contest?
Yes, they can go to Facebook at Mabel Lane Foundation, and there they will see a flyer with all the pertinent information pertaining to the contest, and they just need to click the link and apply.
Okay, that's simple.
That's simple.
So that's Mabel Lane.
Mabel Lane Foundation.
And again, at the end of the show, not again, but of course at the end of the show, what we'll do is we'll put the link up in our details so that you can find the Mabel Lane Foundation's Facebook page. And you said the deadline again is when?
December the 3rd.
And the winners will be selected on what day?
December the 17th. You will
Okay.
be notified. So make sure your application is completely filled out with all of your information so we can contact you.
Okay. Now, if somebody wanted to actually give to the Mabel Lane Foundation to support our efforts in, giving away gift certificates and the other things that are coming up in the future, I don't know if you want to talk about, what the foundation was established for, but how can they go about giving?
They can give at Cash App $ Mabel Lane Foundation.
Okay. That's very simple.
Yes, very simple, very simple.
And what's the future for the Mabel Lane Foundation beyond the essay contest?
Our plans are to have a speaker series where we come in and educate the youth on different topics, so far as financial literacy, emotional literacy, entrepreneurship. You know, it's a variety of things that we plan to offer. And then we plan to have a scholarship awarded, well, more than one scholarship awarded at the end of the year toward enrichment over the summer.
Okay, because at one
Because
point,
exposure is everything. I'm
right?
sorry.
No, sorry. At one point, there were scholarships that were given out in my grandmother's name, both at Petshine Avenue School and University High School. Correct?
Correct. At Petshine, the PTA established a civic award that was awarded annually, and at University High, a scholarship was awarded to a deserving senior. Okay, and so what we've done to continue the dedicated efforts is those honors were revamped into the Mabel Lane Foundation.
Great. Well, thank you for coming to the show. And
Thanks for
again,
having me.
if you have a student in the North Public Schools between the grades of 7 to 10, and you would like them to have a chance at winning a $100 gift certificate for their holiday shopping, just have them go to the Mabel Lane Foundation Facebook page and enter into the short essay contest. Well, thank you for coming to the show, Carolyn.
Thanks for having me.
Carolyn. And I want to introduce some of our vendors here. What's your name?
Nicole Sweeney.
Nicole Sweeney. What's the name of your
I
business?
have a
You have a
fiction
book.
novel, yes.
Okay, what's the name?
entitled Life After Her, A Sister's Tale.
Okay, and what's the book about?
So the book is about a young lady named Journey. She tells her story about a lot of heartache and trauma and hurt. And one of the things that she discloses in the book is that she finds out that the boyfriend she's with is actually also dating her sister, her biological sister.
Okay.
And so
So
the
this is
message
juicy.
It's a juicy read.
Did you write this from experience, or?
I wrote this from personal experience.
Okay.
Yes. And so the message is that no matter what you go through in life, there's always life after her.
Right. And how many pages is the book?
It's 246 pages.
Okay. And how much is the book?
So a regular copy is $19.95 and an
Uh-huh.
autographed copy is $24.95.
Okay. So for the people that are watching us, how can they go about purchasing your book online? Do you have a social media page?
Yes, I actually have a website, NicoleSweeney.org, or you can follow me on Nicole N. Sweeney on Instagram as well as Facebook.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming back and joining us for Fabulous Fridays. I'm your girl. I'm your host. My name is Alicia, and this is where we spotlight Black-owned businesses that are fabulous in the area of food, fashion, fitness, and fixes, and some businesses are just fun, fun, fun. So I'd like to welcome my next guest to the show, Jasmine Gorton. Hey, Jazz.
Hey.
And she is the owner of Jazzy Main's Hair Care Products, correct?
Yes.
Thanks for coming to Fabulous Fridays.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, how are you?
Honestly, I'm tired. It's been a long week, but
It's been a long week.
I'm super excited. I have my first pop-up shop tomorrow,
Yes,
so I'm
you
really
have a
excited
pop-up
about
shop
that.
too. Yes, good for you. So let's jump into your, well, before we get started, you say you're super tired. So I want people to know, like, outside of your hair care line, you're also an educator
Yes.
in the city of Newark.
Yes.
Yes. What subject do you teach?
So I'm a full-time special education teacher for history at North Star Academy. I teach grade levels 9 through 12, and I'm going into my 3rd year, so super exciting.
Good for you. And your hair care products, like, how did you get into hair care products? You're a teacher, and you started this, what, last year?
I actually started before. I started in college.
Okay.
No one knows I'm a very cheap person, and in college,
Oh, I know you're a cheap person.
money was really tight, so I was going to the beauty supply store like every week, like once a week, to buy different hair products, and I got tired of doing that. So I jumped on YouTube. I started researching, and I found different things to experiment with. So I started experimenting to see what works, what doesn't work. I did trial and error, and then I took it from there. But when I got home after graduation, I kind of just like let it die out because I started North Star, and it was a lot of work. And then when the pandemic happened, I had so much time because I was teaching via Zoom. So
Right.
I'm like, oh, this is so much free time. It's like, you might as well get into it. And I got into it. So I sent out samples for like a month to my friends. They loved this. I'm like, okay, maybe I can send it to other people. And this is how
It
my
took
baby was
off.
born.
Good for you. So let's talk about some of the products that you have here on display. I really like this. This is the growth formula, and it really works, people. I was going through a stressful period in my life about a year ago, and I noticed that my hair was thinning in a certain spot. So I purchased Jazzy's hair growth oil, and it worked. Like, that spot is starting to thicken up again. So you want to tell us about the products that you have here?
Yeah, so the first three products I have, I don't have my hot oil treatment here, unfortunately.
Okay.
But I only started with three products: the hot oil treatment, the growth oil, and a shampoo bar. Everything is Ayurvedic based. So meaning it's Indian medicinal herbs. So we have like Brahmi, Amla, Neem, Shikakai. I hope that's how you pronounce
All the
it.
stuff we got to look up to see what it is.
Yes, it's completely healthy for your hair. So when I made the products, I also wanted to be different. So I observed like the market at the time, and everyone seems to use the same things. They sell
Okay.
the same thing. And I have to ask myself, well, what is going to make me
Right.
stand out?
Mhm.
And so that's what makes me stand out. All the oils are very lightweight. So they mimic the natural oils we already produce. So
Okay.
it's not something that's heavy, because me personally, I don't like to use heavy oils. I
Right.
really can't.
Right.
So that's how I got started with this. And then shampoo, I hate shampoo because it used to dry my hair out. So I
Right.
never found the right shampoo.
Right.
So for like a year, I stopped using shampoo and I was co-washing, and I experimented with the shampoo bar, and I learned, I'm like, oh, it's making my hair feel very clean, detangled. And that's how that came about, because wash day used to be terrible.
And just explain to them your hair type, because I believe we have the same hair type. I know you have braids in right now, but you have a hair full of head. I mean, a head full of hair, and it tangles easily, quickly.
Yes.
So
For me, my curl pattern has changed over the years. It has gotten looser as my hair has been trained over the years, but in the back, a lot of my curls tend to
lock up.
tangle like this, and so it's hard for me to detangle. My hair dries pretty quickly, so everything I need to do it while my hair is wet.
Right.
So when I made the shampoo bar, it was just like, wow, my hair is detangled, it's soft, it's lasting. It would dry out really fast too, so I would have to co-wash every 2 days, and that's what led me to make a leave-in conditioner. Like, how can I leave my hair moisturized? How can I keep it moisturized?
Right.
That was trial and error. It took me probably about 2 months to get the formula down pat.
Good
And
for
once I got it down pat, it was just like, wow, this is amazing. I think the first time I realized it might be the one, I left my hair away for 2 to 3 weeks, and when I took my hair out, it still felt like I just
Wow.
washed it.
Wow.
So
okay.
there are very lightweight butters in there. There's no shea butter. Shea butter is really
Really heavy, right.
So the butters in there are muru butter and Kupa Cow. I still don't know how to pronounce it, but it's another lightweight butter. So it doesn't sit on the hair, it doesn't make it feel heavy, and it's easily absorbed by the hair too.
Yeah, that's important for your hair to actually absorb the product.
And keep the moisture in.
Right.
Um,
And then this right here, like I see, so when I come over to visit, I see a lot of this around in like big jars. And it looks like tea. It looks delicious, but I
It
know
smells
you can't drink
delicious.
it. What is it?
So I'm working on the second line, a hibiscus lemonade line.
Okay.
So this is my original line, my original Jazzy Means, and the second line I'm having the works is the hibiscus lemonade line. So this is another oil, but it's especially for people who have dry scalp, or if they have itchy scalps. So for me, I prefer that oil over this one.
Oh, okay.
Very
Can I
lightweight.
smell it?
Yeah, you can. It has completely different carrier oils, completely different herbs, completely different essential oils.
Oh, that
So
smells so good. It smells just like lemonade or lemon cookies, lemon
Yes.
sugar cookies.
It has lemon, orange, and tangerine.
I'm hungry.
And that's also the reaction. So essential oils lift your spirit up, and these are some of the essential oils that lift your spirits up.
Okay.
So sometimes I need that before I go to bed or before I leave the house, and so that really helps.
Nice.
Everything's different about it, but it still works just like our original main growth oil.
Okay, so if somebody wanted to purchase the items, because I know like they're reasonably priced. Like I know this is $12, right? I know my way.
We
Did you
we
go
upped
up?
it. We upped it to
Oh.
15.
Oh,
But I do offer deals for everything
Okay.
to still be reasonable.
Okay.
When we first came out, everything was so low.
right.
And
You
after
know,
my year
right?
after my year
exactly.
anniversary, I did raise it by $3. But still, so we don't break the pocket. I do have an oil bundle, so you can get both oils: the hibiscus lemonade, the main growth, for $25. I do have a moisture bundle, which is the shampoo, the main growth oil, and the leave-in conditioner for $35. When I first came out, I had a 3 for $30 deal with the hot oil
remember that,
treatment, the
right.
shampoo bar, and the oil. I just put that back on the site for my 1 year anniversary.
And
so
what is your site?
my website is www.jazzymeans.com.
And can you spell that, please?
Jazzy Mains is spelled JAZZYMANES.com.
Okay. And do you have a Facebook page, Instagram?
I only have Instagram.
Okay.
Mommy, you need to start working on a Facebook page. So, but no, I only have Instagram. So we're on Instagram at Jazzy Mains _. So it's JAZZYMANES _. So hopefully we do get into Facebook. It's just difficult to learn.
I know, but you need to get into Facebook for us older folks. Like,
I know.
Facebook is,
Transparently, I don't like social media.
Okay.
Like I don't like social media. I'm at the age where I just want to disconnect from social
Right.
media and just
So you
be in the
hire
moment.
somebody to do it for you. You don't have to
This
necessarily
is
do it.
This is my baby.
Uh-huh. But
I know how I am with her.
Right.
And
But
I
it's a
don't.
business.
I know, but I'm just.
And I see your business grow. Your business has grown because actually your products are in a store in Chicago, correct? You want
Yes.
to talk about that?
Yes, actually. This is my first time like having my products in store out of state, especially because I'm from Jersey. I don't really travel much. So that was really exciting to see, to have someone believe in me. They really like the shampoo bar, so that was really good to hear because the shampoo bar is my favorite as well. So I'm just hoping that like I expand and reach more people
Right.
and I can get on more shelves
Right.
in the future.
Okay. So that's why you need to hire people to help you get there. You can't do it all
know.
by yourself.
I know.
But anyway, once again, what's the website that people can go to purchase the product?
Okay, so you can go to www.jazzymanes.com. And we just restocked this morning as well.
Okay.
So there should be some things left on the site.
And you'll also have some stuff at, okay, so not to get confused with the pop-up shop that's taking place here at the New Hope Baptist Church tomorrow, but there's another pop-up shop that Jazzy's having, and where's that located, just in case, you know, you're in
I
that area?
don't know the address from the top of my head. It is in Elizabeth. I
Okay.
believe it's 1169 Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Okay. What street?
That's not even a street. So I would have to say, I'm so
Okay.
sorry. That's not even a street. Okay.
Well, is that information on your Instagram
yes,
page?
the
Okay.
information
all
is on my Instagram
right. So
page.
look, before, look, don't go there first. You come to New Hope Baptist Church
Yes.
first tomorrow at
Yes.
11 o'clock. and spend your money here first, and then you
Yes.
go over to Jazzy's pop-up shop.
Yes, my pop-up shop is from 1 to 5, so come here
Okay.
first.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
can share the address with you as well.
Yeah,
I'm so
you
sorry.
give it to me. I'll put it out there.
Okay, that's
All right,
fine.
it's
That
enough
works.
business for everybody. Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you for having me.
And we are going to take a break, and we'll be back with our next guest. So go be fabulous right now, and we'll see you back in about 5 minutes. Okay, we are here at S&A Scents table. What's your name? Okay.
My name is Deborah.
Deborah, but you say your daughter. Oh, speak up. I'm sorry. Can you?
My name is Deborah.
Uh-huh.
The candles are made by my daughter. Her name is Chantel.
And how old is Chantel?
Chantel is 17.
Okay.
She started her candle business when she was 16. She started in June of last year.
Okay.
And her first month, she sold 90 candles.
Wow.
The second month, she doubled sales.
Okay.
Her website launched last year, October.
Okay, so before you tell me the website information, let's talk about the candles
Sure.
first. So these are,
All her candles are made with natural vegan wax.
Okay.
There's no chemicals, no paraffin. It's all natural wax, made with palm, soy, and coconut.
and we have a few assorted scents. So
Yes. So these are the fall collections. They just dropped 20% yesterday. Next week we're pulling out the holiday collection. So
Okay.
these are now 20% off.
nice. And then what about these?
These are our body care candles.
Okay, and how do they work?
So you melt them. So I have one lit here.
Okay.
You melt it, and you can pour it in your hand.
Is that hot?
It's temperature safe.
Okay.
So you pour it in your hands, and you can massage yourself with it.
I'm gonna trust you to massage it because I'm trying to hold
And
the.
it's made with mango butter.
Oh, that feels nice.
Yes.
Very nice, and it
it's
smells
not
good.
too thick, and it has a nice little scent.
Okay, and how much do these go for?
So these are $14.95.
Okay, and what do we have here?
These are for room sprays.
Mm-hmm.
These are the 8-ounce bottles. They run $8 each.
And you just spray them in the air?
Yes, there's
okay.
no coloring in them, so you can spray them on your curtain, over your bed. It's material safe.
Okay. And this is, again, S&A Scents.
Yes.
And tell me where the website is.
We're
And
located in Irvington.
oh, so you have an actual establishment?
No, well, out of the
Home base,
for now.
okay, you're in
Yes, home
Irvington,
base.
okay.
Our website is www.snasense.com. And you can find us on Instagram and Facebook as well.
And what's the Facebook?
Same SNA Sense.
S&A Scents. Okay, very good, very nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey ladies, how are you? I'm here with Fabulous Fridays to come see your fabulous items.
Thank you.
Yeah, so why don't you tell me, this is Two Sons, what's the name of the business?
It's Two Sons Body Lotion.
Okay, and
Two Sons was created because I have two boys.
okay,
And my oldest is 25.
and what's your name?
I'm Judy.
Judy.
They
Hi,
call me
Judy.
Juju.
Okay.
So I created the lotion, the base on the premise of my kids. Because back in the days, I couldn't find any lotion that catered to our skin.
Got you.
So I decided to create something for myself. So my lotions are plant-based, all natural, no animal products. I do my own essential oil, so there's no other ingredients in there that's harmful to the skin.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's been in existence for
Now, do
almost
they
3
come in
years.
different scents or?
Different scents. I'm
Okay.
sorry, exactly. So this is a new scent that I created for the brothers, and this one is called my ginger grapefruit,
Okay.
and it's wonderful. It's wonderful for the skin.
Are these samples?
These are samples.
Okay.
yeah.
Can I
You sure
sample
can.
one? I
Let
just
me-
want
let me
to
let
see.
me
Is it
sample.
heavy or?
No, it's very light.
Okay. And what scent is this?
This is the ginger grapefruit.
Oh, the one I want to smell.
Smell it
Perfect.
from here.
All right. Oh, that's nice.
That.
That smells really good.
And let me let you smell another one. I have a
And I see you have
scent.
all types. You have vitamin E in there and shea butter.
Yes, shea
and-
butter, all the wonderful things that our body crave for. This is my lavender. So I have the lavender oil, I have the jojoba, and the vitamin C.
Okay.
So we need the vitamin C because we're lacking vitamin C because we're inside all
Right.
day. So we don't get a chance to be in the sun to get the natural vitamin C.
Okay. And how
Right
much
here.
do the lotions go for?
They're $16.
Okay. All right.
$16.
And if somebody wanted to purchase your lotions, do you have a website?
You can
or
hit me
face-
up. You can, I guess, you can hit me up on Instagram.
Okay.
Instagram, and you can also email me or either call me.
Okay. What's your Instagram handle?
It's Two Sons at Two Sons.
And that's two spelled out.
TWO. SON apostrophe S.
Okay. And what's your email address?
And my email address is jujucollins21@gmail.com.
Can you spell that out for me, please?
It's Juju Juju Collins COLLINS 21@gmail.
And I see you have a phone number on there too.
Yes, I got. And my phone number is 917-627-5958.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for having us.
Yes. Bravo. Nice. Well, thank you for coming back, everybody, to Fabulous Fridays. I'm here with my next guest, who actually is my uncle, saxophonist Bradford Hayes. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, Miss
Yeah,
Water.
thank you for coming. So let's jump right into it. You have, you're a jazz musician.
Yes.
who's opened up for people such as Max Roach, Pieces of a Dream. You played at Tavern on the Green. You played at Birdland, which I need to get back to. So, if somebody wants to take me to Birdland, I gladly accept. The Beacon Theater.
Yeah.
You've also played for the late, great Babatunde.
Yeah, I played with him 15 years.
15 years, wow.
Yeah.
And I think you were like the musical
I was the
director.
music director for the last 7 years of his life before
Right.
he passed away in 2003.
Nice. And I remember, I think I was, I don't know, maybe 15 at the time when Nelson Mandela was released from prison and he came over to New York, and my dad took me to, the big parade that they had for him, but you actually had the opportunity to play.
Yeah, we played for him when they brought him to Yankee Stadium that day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
He
So
was
tell me,
standing right next to me.
right, because there's a picture
Amazing.
of you, right?
Yeah.
So tell me about that experience.
Well, in my life, that's one of the greatest accomplishments I've had musically because of what he stood for and what he meant to the world, really, not just the South Africans. I played with Babatunde, Olatunji, like I said, for 15 years, and I met a lot of people. Desmond Tutu, a lot of people from playing with Baba.
Bishop
Baba was from
Desmond
Lagos,
Tutu.
Nigeria,
Okay.
and I met a lot of people during that 15-year tenure with him. And I did all this while I was teaching school.
Right. So you're an educator, or you
Yeah.
were an educator. You're retired in the
Yes.
Newark Public Schools.
Yes.
God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And you taught music, correct?
I taught music.
Anybody famous that you taught?
Wyclef Jean was one of my students.
Right.
Praz, the other kid from the Fugees, they were both in the band when I taught at Bellsbrook High School.
Okay.
My first teaching job.
I remember when you were
Yeah.
taught at Bellsburg.
Yeah.
So how did you get into jazz, into the music world?
Well, jazz was late for me because I grew up on a farm in Dinwiddie County, Virginia,
Okay.
and we listened to mostly we heard Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, of course, because they were African American musicians who crossed over. And most of the radio stations that we listened to were white radio stations. So I grew up with Chicago, the Doobie Brothers, and all the other stuff that I heard outside of that. I had relatives that lived in Baltimore, Maryland, and they used to come down and bring stuff that I wasn't going to hear, other than any black music. The first jazz musician I heard was Grover Washington Jr.
Okay.
through one of my cousins who came down and heard a record.
Okay.
And it still hadn't happened because I was still having fun and partying like all the other youngsters in my generation. But I didn't really get into jazz music until I was about 20 years old.
Okay.
I was a student at North Carolina A&T State University. And the chairman of the department, Dr. Ted McDaniels, he said, he heard me play, and he said, you need to come hang out with me. And he took me to this little small hole-in-the-wall joint in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And the first real jazz group I ever heard play live was Woody Shaw,
Okay.
who was also a Newarker who went to Arts High School.
Okay.
And he had a great band. And some of those people became my friends once I came up here. Once I got out of college and came up here. That was the first real live jazz band I had ever heard.
And do you just play the saxophone, or do you
I
play
played the
other-
saxophone, a little flute, but I played soprano saxophone and baritone saxophone as well, a little piano.
Okay. And your
You
wife
know.
she plays classical piano, correct?
She plays violin, and she also plays a little piano.
And your son is a jazz singer.
He's a
So
singer.
you
My
got a
son
lot of-
Morris. My son Morris was a participant of Jazz House Kids up in Montclair with Christian
See,
McBride
my
and
aunt
Melissa
plays
Walker.
classical piano. My cousin is a jazz singer.
Yeah. I'm trying to get him to come out and do a little bit more, but he's going more into the artistic side. He's a great artist.
He is. He
You
is.
know, so he wants to go into the actual painting,
Painting,
and
right.
that side of it. He used to make cakes and stuff, and we used out of cardboard. I was going to get the knife and cut it. It looked so real. I wanted to cut it neat.
He's definitely talented. He's a
Yeah.
talented artist.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about your jazz career, and well, not your career, but what you have to offer. I know you do this wonderful Black History program
Yes, I
with
do.
jazz music. You want to talk about that?
I do a Black History Month program, and since we're based in Newark,
Mm-hmm.
whenever I do it in Newark, I try to feature the music of Newark musicians. Woody Shaw, Wayne Shorter, Gretchen Marco III. I mean, Hank Mobley, even though he grew up in Elizabeth, he was still considered as a Newarker. You know, it's very important that we do those kind of things. Newarkers have a rich jazz history, and unfortunately, over the years, that has weaned and people have forgotten.
Right.
And what we try to do, I just did a concert at NJ Pack this past Sunday with my friend and brother, the great Donald Brayton, who's also a saxophonist. He's a tenor saxophonist. And it was a children's jazz series for WBGO radio station downtown, but it was a part of the TD Bank James Moody Jazz Festival.
Right.
And, you know, one of the discussions that we had with the audience was the importance of exposure of this music to our children.
Right.
Because our children are hearing everything, Fetty Wap and all this other crazy. I mean, we all did it. Our parents looked at us like, what are they listening to?
Right.
Just because we weren't listening to what they listened to.
Right.
And every generation it changes. But it doesn't mean that you're supposed to forget where you come from or your roots of what started everything.
Right.
You know, I mean, a lot of youngsters, you know, they think that rap and hip hop is an original art form in the United States. And my father he served in Korea, the Korean conflict, but he was stationed in London. And when it first started coming out, I said, Daddy, listen to this. He said, that's not new. He said, the DJs over in England used to do that on the radio. He said it was a crude version of it. He said, but they used to do that. That's not original.
Right.
So when you look at originality in the United States, you have to really look at jazz, because jazz is really the only true art form that came
Right.
out of this country.
Right.
I mean, you got people that come to NJ Pack and go all these major concert halls, and they want to hear Bach and Beethoven. Bach and Beethoven, they never came to America. All that's European. So it's nothing original about that from here.
Right.
But jazz is our original music, and our children are just not exposed to it enough, and it has to be kept alive.
Well, that was one of the questions I was going to ask you. Like, how do you get children to be interested in jazz music? Thankfully, I come from a musical family, so I've been exposed. You know, my father take me to different places, and then I have to hear you play while I'm talking to my aunt on the phone. No, I'm kidding.
No, you're not.
So I was exposed to jazz music, but how do you get kids interested? Because I even know my kids are grown, and most of the time I listen to jazz in the car, like that's all I'm listening to. And they're like, do we have to hear this again? Yes, I like it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the main thing I can tell all parents, I suggest you do, is we got a great jazz station, one of the world-recognized, world-renowned radio stations, WBGO, Jazz 88, it's 88.3 on your FM radio dial. That is one way you start to get them exposed. You start letting them hear it, because they're going to hear all the other stuff.
Right.
They're going to hear it in school all day. They're going to hear it as they're walking down the street. But the thing is, you have to know where to take them to so they can go listen to it. And parents, you have to expose your children to it, because it's a part of their completion. It's not all about one type of music. I always taught my students, I taught for 31 years here in Newark, and I always taught my students that every type of music you listen to affects you differently. And if you want to be a well-rounded person, you listen to a little bit of all of it. Because I listen to hip-hop, I listen to all of that. I was a kid, and I partied to rap and all of that before it went in the direction that it's going in now.
I don't know if you remember, back in the 80s, there was no such thing as an R&B station and a hip-hop. We had one station, and they played all kinds of music.
They played all kinds of music. And the other thing that changed, Alicia, was when we were children, your aunt and I were children, we listened on the radio what our parents listened to.
Okay.
Somewhere in the 80s, somewhere in there, it switched over, and the kids became the people who decided what's on the radio. And when it happened like that, we have certain people, quote unquote, and I don't want to down anybody or down anything, but they allowed 4 or 5 people to become millionaires, almost billionaires, so they could just saturate the community with certain things. And the things that make us think, that bring us together, they try to push it away, quote unquote establishment. And I taught in Newark, and I saw the hip hop generation take over, and I saw the use of musical instruments in the classroom become less important. Now, the same people who are stressing this, who live in the suburbs, they're making sure that their children play instruments
Right.
because they understand that it's a part of their overall being, who they're going to be, and how of their growth.
Right, and it's well, it's not strange that you say that, but I go to the Montclair Jazz Festival every year. So of course with COVID this past year they did things a little differently. So the one Sunday that I attended, they had the Jazz House kids there, and 99% of the kids were, you know, a different nationality. I only saw one African American child up there, and it concerned me. It really concerned me to a point where I think I had texted Pastor Card and was like, look, we need to implement a music program right here at the New Hope Baptist Church. We have some wonderful musicians here that can teach our children, and we need to start, you know, exposing them and teaching them and giving them the tools that they need to play the instruments. Like, who's going to be our next musicians in the church if we don't teach them?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, Melissa Walker and Chris McBride, they're in charge of that Jazz House kids, and they do an excellent job. They do an excellent job, and they're only going to teach who comes to them.
Right.
You can't blame them for it because they only can teach who comes to
but
them.
But the parents, you know,
Yeah, but I
thought
mean,
it important for their children to attend.
and then NJ-PAC had a Jazz for Teens program. They still have it, but it's not geared. It's not drawing our children to it, because most of the children who are coming to those programs have some level of skill. And if you've taken it out of the school system, which in Newark, when I came into Newark, I'd say 90% of the schools, started teaching at 83, not in the fall of 83. I'd say about 90% of the public schools had music programs. And right now, if you got 30% of them that have music programs, you're lucky.
Mr. Leon, you hear that? That's
Yeah.
one of the things. I mean, you could be a champion. You could get music back into the schools, into
Yeah.
our Newark public schools.
Yeah, he's doing what the budget allows.
Right.
That's what he's
Right.
doing. I can't even blame Roger for that either.
Right.
You know, I've known him. We've been around for a long time, and you know, when you're combating a music that's played in a community that doesn't require instruments, you got an argument there. It's an argument. Why would we keep putting the money into that if what they're doing doesn't require them to learn how to play that?
Right.
You see, but it was established. Like I said, you can make 4 or 5 millionaires if you destroy a whole community. You can destroy a whole community, and that creativeness that goes with that community.
Right.
And this is basically what has happened. A lot of people are going to disagree and say, "Oh, hey, you know." No, I was in there for 31 years, and I witnessed certain things, and I watched it, and I didn't question why it was happening, because it was happening, and I understood why it was happening. I didn't question it. I mean, you know, it's just like the young lady you just had on. She teaches history.
Right.
Now, over the years, I saw them stop teaching history. They stopped teaching history because if you understand history, when you see it coming at you again, you understand how to deal with it.
Right.
But if you don't know it happened, you don't. It's new to you when it's coming, and you don't know how to deal with it. And this is exactly where we are in society. This is where we are now. And you know, we got leaders, and a lot of people with the title leaders, they haven't stepped up to the plate and said, "Okay, we're going to correct this." You know, but I don't want to get too far political.
Yeah.
with
So
this, 'cause
let's
this
go
is
back to
what
the
happens.
music.
Music, it always gets
So
political.
speaking of creativeness, let's talk about your creativeness. You have 2 CDs that you can
Yeah.
find on Apple Tunes. One of them, actually, I have one here.
Yeah,
The
I actually
Jazz
have.
Life.
I actually have 3 out
3,
and
okay.
a compilation CD that I'm on.
Okay.
But you know, it's 2 basically that are out there. The first one, other 2 are out of print. But the one you got right there, the Jazz Life, is the latest one I did. And you can go to Amazon and buy it.
Okay.
Or you can go to my website
And buy it.
and buy it.
Okay. Or you could download it off of Apple
O-
iTunes.
Off of Apple iTunes. But, you know, some kind of way, you know, We don't get money from that.
Got
much.
you. Okay.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, you go to Amazon. If you go to my website, www.bradfordhayes.com, there's a page that will allow you to purchase it. It will
Okay.
take you the link right directly to Amazon.
Got
You
you.
can buy it,
Okay.
and I'll see the money.
Oh. Got you. Okay. That's www.bradfordhayes.com,
That's
correct?
BRADFORDHAYES.
Now you're also available for holiday parties and birthday parties and correct.
Anything you got. Weddings. I did a
And
birthday
usually
party.
you have a whole band with you.
Yeah, I usually have a whole band.
A
And any
trio
size
or
you need.
quartet,
If you need a
right.
big band, a trio, a jazz, a quartet, a quintet, a septet, sextet, whatever you need, I got it.
Okay, and again, if somebody wants to book you for their event, they can go to your website.
They can go to my website. My website has a EPK, electronic press kit.
Okay.
You can hire me there. You can do everything. You can download pictures. You can see my bio. You can hear music. Everything you need to hire Bradford is on that website.
Okay, now what happens if I want you to come back and help, like maybe volunteer some time and work with the kids here?
I work with the kids, but I don't know about the volunteer
Oh,
part.
see?
Hey, COVID affected everybody.
Come on, Uncle Bradford. Cut me a deal. Jeez.
Hey, I'll cut you some slack.
A slack, not a deal. Okay, but once again, give your website. You have a Facebook page as well, correct?
Yes, it's saxophonist Bradford Hayes, and I have a regular Facebook page, Bradford Hayes, that I have saxophonist Bradford Hayes. And I'm on Instagram, I'm on
Are
Twitter,
you on Instagram and
I'm
Twitter?
on LinkedIn,
Go
I'm on
ahead.
everything. I'm on, if you go to my website, I don't care the language you speak, my website is in 5 languages.
Oh,
It translates to 5 different languages,
Okay.
Japanese, German, English, French, and Spanish.
music is music, right?
Everybody, hey, I'm doing worldwide. We're going international.
Okay, good
That's
for
what
you.
we're doing, you know.
Okay, well, thank you for coming to the show. You want to play something? You want to play us out?
Yeah,
While
I'll
we
play
go to our
something
next
out.
break, we're going to come back with our cookie lady, but Bradford Hayes will play us out before we take a break.
All right.
By Trey. So tell me about your Soulful Stitches, Trey.
Everything I do is I do all the crochet myself.
Okay.
I've been doing this for a steady for a few years. I started off many years ago.
Okay.
Younger. My oldest sister taught me how to crochet.
Nice.
So I just kind of picked it back up.
Okay. And I see you
And,
have like an infinity scarf over
Yes,
here.
an
Okay.
infinity scarf.
And what else do we have
I
here?
have some fedoras. These are unisex. I do them in different colors.
Okay.
So you can kind of mold them, shape them the shape that you want.
And this is like a little purse.
Like a little pouch.
Pouch. Okay, it's
Earphones
cute.
in it,
Nice.
whatever.
And
These
what
are coasters.
coasters?
Yeah.
Very nice.
I have baby, I do
Booties.
gifts, baby booties. I have hats, Rasta hats.
Okay. And you also have a book over here.
Yes, I have
so
a book, and those are some items that I've
like
done
this
for
purse.
people.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, so I do orders. I take orders. If people have something they see online, they
Okay.
can send me a picture of it.
So online where? How can we find
I'm
you?
on Instagram.
Okay.
On my Instagram, I have 2. I have my business one is Soulful Stitches by Trey,
Yep.
and my other one is Trey lowercase Deskins at Instagram.
Okay.
And then my Gmail is tdeskins, TDETR Deskins at gmail.com.
Okay. And how much is the scarf? The infinity scarf.
The infinity scarf, this one is $35.
Okay. And the fedoras are how much?
Fedoras are $45.
45, okay.
Yep. And I do other things. I
Nice.
have T-shirts also. It's a
Right.
Rasta
Oh yeah.
cap I
Let's look
make.
at these T-shirts
Yeah.
over here. Now, did you design these T-shirts yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
My oldest daughter, she helped me do it.
Okay.
So we did some T-shirts here. We do customs. If people have, this is my daughter. She has her own brand.
Nice.
She helps me out. But yeah, if you have a T-shirt you want, I'll make
Okay.
it for
Are these
you.
like bikini bottoms?
Yeah, I have
Oh, they
some
look like they're my
on the side.
size. Look, they nice and the
I'll
right
make-
size.
Make them to order. Make everything.
Oh,
to
this is like the
order.
top to go
Yeah,
with.
this is
Oh,
a
that's
halter top.
cute.
Yeah. the
Okay,
birds.
so let me ask you a question. With getting wet or washing these items, how do you care
You
for
can
them?
hand wash them.
Okay.
Let them air dry. Yeah, I don't put them in the dryer.
Gotcha.
But they wash good.
Okay.
This is like a real. It's my favorite. It's like really, really
Nice.
long scarf.
Yep.
It's so soft. Yeah. So yeah.
Very nice. Thank you.
Oh yeah. So let's make this.
Oh, excuse me, one second. Okay, nice. Oh yeah, I like this. This is so soft. Yes. I'm digging these bikini bottoms though. Okay. 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 Well, thank you for coming out,
Thank
ladies.
you so much for
Yeah.
having us. Thank you.
Okay. Gentle Roaches by Marcella. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So, you know, this is Fabulous Fridays where we promote our black-owned businesses. So, why don't you tell me about your brooches?
Okay, the brooches are Gentle Brooches by Marcella Gentle. And the brooches are unique and fabulous. You can wear them on sweatshirt,
Right.
you can wear them on the jacket, you can wear them on the hat, you can wear them on the suit, you can wear them any kind of way that you would like to wear the brooches.
Okay.
The brooches are at a fabulous price.
Okay, well, what's the price?
The prices range from $5 to $25.
Okay, so I love butterflies, as you know.
Yes.
And I see this one is kind of custom made. That's handmade.
Handmade butterfly.
Okay, and how much is that one?
Butterfly right here will cost you $25.
Okay, all right. I need you to put that to the side for me. Okay?
Sure.
All right.
So, and if you would like to reach me, you can always reach me at Gentle Brooches. You can follow me on Instagram at any time.
And it's just Gentle Brooches?
That's Gentle Brooches.
Okay. Is there a phone number they can call to?
My phone number is on my business card.
Okay.
This is my business card. I don't know if you can see it, but this is my business card.
Business card?
This is my assistant,
Oh, you
Campbell.
balling like that? You got staff members? I need to come work. Do they get discounts? Because I'm going to come work with you so I get a discount. Because I think you took all my money too last time you were here. Yeah, you did. Okay. All right. Well, this is really pretty. How much is this one? That's how much? 10? Oh, I think I need that one too in my life. Yeah, I like that's dope. Because I could wrap my scarf and then just put that on there. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, ladies. Very nice. Yep.
Who's next?
Over here.
Cookies LLC, correct?
Correct.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you for coming to Fabulous Fridays.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about your oatmeal cookies because they look so good. Everybody, this display was up the whole time we were in studio, and I just want to bite into one of these cookies. But before we start tasting the cookies, how did you get into the cookie business and why oatmeal cookies?
Okay, so originally I started baking around maybe 10 years ago, like 10, maybe 11 years ago. And I was doing a whole bunch of different things like cheesecakes and cupcakes and pretty much everything, chocolate covered strawberries, everything. And then, you know, when you first start out on a business, the things like everything, the excitement is all up there, but then it kind of dwindles down a little bit. So that kind of discouraged me and I stopped. I just let it go. And then like 3 years ago, I was working full time. I'm a mother of 3, so I was working full time. And I was still struggling financially. And one of my friends said, why don't you start baking again? And I said, well, it took too much time, too much, you know, money with inventory and stuff like that. So she asked me what my bestseller was, which was always the oatmeal cookies.
Okay.
So she said, how about you focus on that? And 3 years later, I'm here.
You are. So you're home based.
I am.
But you actually ship.
I ship anywhere in the
drop
U.S.
off, you deliver?
I deliver locally in Patterson. I'm from Patterson.
Okay.
I deliver locally in Patterson. You can pick up from me if you're in my area. And I also ship anywhere.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the flavors that we have here. And you also do a cookie dough.
If you want the dough and you want to bake it yourself, I can provide that also.
Okay. So this is when I saw this, my eyes got so big. This is like red velvet oatmeal.
Yeah, that's my
cookie.
newest bestseller. You can try it. That's my newest bestseller.
Well, we'll talk about them first, and then we'll try them.
So I have one base recipe,
Okay.
and that's everyone loves it. And I just have a wide variety of different fillers, all the chocolates, all the berries, all the nuts, peanut butter, Nutella, pumpkin spice, snickerdoodle, all those
Okay.
things, all in oatmeal form.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I could just go to your site, which
Absolutely.
is
www.sweetladiesOatmealCookies.com.
okay, and just select whatever
Whatever you want.
creation I want, and you'll make that
Whatever you want,
creation.
yep,
And how do you sell it?
I have pre selections there.
Okay.
But if there's a combination that you don't see that you want, you can there's another option there to create your own, and I can do that for you.
Okay, and you sell them in batches of how much?
Batches of a dozen for
A dozen,
20.
okay.
For $20.
Okay,
Mhm.
that's not bad.
Yeah.
And what flavor is this one?
So in that bag, that's what's on the plate here. That's oatmeal, white chocolate, coconut, and almond.
And
That's that one. This one there's a variety of different kinds in here.
What's in that bag?
And this one is the oatmeal red velvet. Anyone in the studio, you're welcome to try as well. So this one is just the regular oatmeal
they're
chocolate
cute.
chip.
Look at the- Oh, they're so soft. Oh my gosh, they are really soft.
This one is the cranberry and almond is another bestseller.
This
This
I'm in
is
heaven, everybody.
chocolate chip and walnut.
Oh yeah. What else you got? What else you got in the bag?
This is this is a very berry. It's one of my signature things. It is cranberries, golden raisins, and dried cherries.
So how far in advance should they order, especially for like holiday orders?
For holiday orders, I would say about a week.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. And how much is the shipping?
it depends on where you are.
Okay, got you. There's a little bug in here. trying to
White
get-
chocolate and macadamia nut.
Okay.
That's another best.
All right. So we are going to start tasting these
And then red
cookies.
velvet.
I'm going to put them right here on the table. And I still have some people in my studio, or actually in my office. We're in my office today. We did something new today. Do you like the look, everybody? Let us know if you like the new look. And shout out to Fieldhouse Entertainment for being our video production company today.
Woo!
All right, so this is,
That's
which one
chocolate
is this?
chip. Oatmeal chocolate chip.
Oatmeal chocolate chip. What did you say? The bag? I told you because you don't have to whisper. How much is the bag of assorted cookies?
This one is it's also 20, and you get a dozen, and you just get
It's
you
just
can choose
the
3 or
flavors.
4 different
So,
kinds. Yeah.
Jazzy, you want to come and everybody, you could just
like-
come and take a taste of the cookie. Okay, well we can open that one up too.
Thank you.
It's a fat girl's dream.
She's
Oh
excited.
my gosh, this is so good. So do your children help you bake?
My daughter actually, my daughter, she's 16, but she's away at school. She actually got a scholarship to go to a boarding school in
Good for
Massachusetts.
her.
So
Congratulations.
yeah, she's away. But my boys are 4 and 5. They do more. They try to help, but they make more mess than anything.
Tell the truth.
Yeah.
This is really good.
Thank you so much.
Not too sweet.
No, it's not too
I need
sweet.
napkin. Jazzy, I want to try one of the red velvet ones still. So
They
you
are
can-
sugar free, so I do have a lot of diabetic customers
See,
that
Aunt Carolyn,
come
you
to
can have
me.
a cookie. Oh, sorry, Aunt Carolyn. Oh, you didn't hear that. Pretend you didn't hear that. Would you like a cookie, Aunt Carolyn? Okay.
She said after there's a certain date she's waiting for. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're
Okay.
fasting? Okay. Uncle Bradford, can you? These are really good.
Thank you.
So what's
That's the
your
time.
next?
Don't get full on that.
I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna eat another one. I need a napkin.
I mean,
There's some tissue. There's a box of tissue on my desk over there. Oh, you're gonna get a napkin. Okay, what's here? Now, which one is this again?
that's it's white chocolate,
I
coconut,
don't
and
wanna
almond.
mess up your display, but
That's fine.
okay.
It's white chocolate, almond, and coconut.
Cameraman, would you like to taste some cookies? You can come in here and taste some cookies. Good.
Good. Thank you. Which one would you like? You don't care? This chocolate chip.
Let's see if the staff want to come in here. Carol! You know, we put the cookie in the These are really good.
Thank you.
So what's next? Are you looking to like open
I
up
am-
a store? Or?
Yes, I am looking to open a cookie shop.
Mhm.
That's kind of what I'm working on now. But as I'm learning, there's so much to do behind the scenes. Like baking cookies is easy, but the paper trail, the legal stuff,
Right.
oh my gosh, there's so much to learn. So I'm really focused on making myself a better businesswoman.
Okay.
So I can successfully open my cookie shop.
Thank you.
Hopefully this next year.
If you don't mind, I could put you in connection. We actually had a guest on here, like one of my first shows, and they do banana pudding. They have
Okay.
a brick and mortar in Belleville.
Okay,
They
I
have
think I
their
heard of
stuff
them.
in ShopRite,
I heard
and I just
them.
spoke to them yesterday, and they're going to be in 1700 7-Elevens. So if you want, I could put you in contact because that's like he you know he wants to give back. He's interested in like helping other business owners get to the
Yeah.
next level. So I can share that information with you.
That would be awesome.
Okay, I'll do that.
That would be awesome.
I'll do that.
Thank you.
And I need to know now, why aren't you coming to the pop-up shop tomorrow? Because
So I'm not coming to the pop-up shop tomorrow because I like a day or two before I found out about your pop-up shop, I told my family that they're doing a get-together in
Okay.
Piscataway.
We'll give
So
you
I
a
told them
pass.
I would be there.
Okay. But these cookies are really good. They need to be
Thank
sold
you.
tomorrow.
Thank you.
So again, that's Lisa Adams, the owner of Sweet Ladies, excuse me, I'm still chewing, Oatmeal Cookies LLC.
Yes.
And again, how can they find your webpage, your Facebook page?
I am on Facebook, Sweet Ladies Oatmeal Cookies. I'm also on Instagram at Sweet Ladies Oatmeal Cookies. And I have a website, www.sweetladiesoatmealcookies.com. Oh, one announcement. I am a semi-finalist on the Sisters in Business
Right.
pitch
Thank
competition.
you. I was supposed to announce it, right? And we
Yeah.
need people to go vote. So
I
how can they
need-
do
yeah,
that?
so there are 5 semi-finalists, and we are whoever gets the most votes gets the last finalist spot, and we get to compete against the other finalists. So you can vote at www.sibexpo.us/pitch PITCH.
And I'll put that information
And,
up on
yeah,
Facebook.
you can vote for me, Lisa Adams. Voting actually ends tonight at 11:59. So please go and vote
Go
for me.
vote, everybody.
Yeah.
Good for you. Congratulations.
That grand prize money will really
Yes,
help me.
congratulations. I
Thank
hope
you.
you win.
For the voting is www.sibexpo.us/pitch.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, thank you
Yeah.
for coming to Fabulous
Thank you for
Friday.
having me. It was fun.
And this concludes our show. Real quickly, we are having a holiday pop-up shop tomorrow with Black-owned businesses. I can't never get the name right, and I came up with the name. But anyway, it'll be Black business owners here, vendors selling their products. And we have over 30 vendors. They'll be in a parking lot tomorrow. That's November 13th. From 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. So we want you to come out and support. It'll be so much fun. We have things out there for the children. We're going to give away free gifts every hour. So just come out, see what's going on. What's the name of your business?
It works.
It works, okay. And what's working?
Everything.
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 So what do we have here?
It's health and wellness. So we are doing everything to get you healthy from the inside out.
Okay.
You still talking?
Yeah. So tell me about your products. What do you have?
Okay, so we have everything from skinny coffees to skinny teas, vitamins, slimming gummies.
Okay.
We have skinny wraps, facials. We have cleanses. We have it. If you're trying to lose some weight or just trying to maintain, this is the place.
Now, have you used the products yourself?
I absolutely have.
Okay. And can I
use
do you
my
mind sharing like how much you've lost? No? Okay, that's fine. Inches, sizes, no? Okay, I'm just trying to, help you. Okay.
No, actually, you know what? When I do my cleanse, and we always go off the deep end. I do my cleanse. I lose at least 4 to 6 pounds
Okay.
in those 2 days that I actually
Okay.
do my cleanse.
All right, and is this gentle on your stomach
It's
or?
definitely gentle on your stomach. It's white pants approved.
Okay. And do you drink the coffee every day?
I drink
more than
coffee
once a
I
day?
drink coffee every day. I can't drink it more than once.
Okay.
Because I already know what it does for me.
All right.
When I wake up, I'm on 1,000 already.
Okay.
So, but the coffee definitely helps to curb your cravings.
Okay.
It keeps you full of longer. It keeps you focused. And it also has nootropics, which is a brain food for all of us.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And how much are the coffees?
So it depends on how you want to do it. You can actually come purchase them and you get the little sample packs.
Okay.
You can do 5 for 30, 10 for 50, or become a loyal customer of mine and take 2 bags of these home for $69.
Okay. All right. And these are teas over here.
These are my
You can
teas
drink them
right
hot
here.
or cold or...
The teas you can drink hot, lukewarm. I would never recommend anything drinking cold. Because
Okay.
drinking anything cold freezes the fat.
Okay,
We
gotcha.
don't want to freeze your fat. We want you to release
Oh,
all
maybe
of it.
that's why I'm still fat, because of all the ice I eat. So I
I
gotta
didn't
stop
say
eating so
that.
much ice. You just
No,
said if you
it's
freeze the
probably
fat.
because you're anemic
So
and you-
I am. See, how'd you know I am anemic? Yes.
So I don't just sell health and wealth.
Okay.
Listen, I am a medical assistant
Okay.
by day. So
All right.
every day I'm trying to get everybody to realize that your health is your wealth.
Okay.
And if I can get you healthy from the inside out, I won.
Okay. And again, what's your name and what's the name of your business?
My
And-
name is Marie, and I am.
These are the regular
Go ahead. My name is Marie, and I am Noni Raps, and I am with It Works.
Okay. And do you have like a social media page?
I do.
Or?
My social media on Instagram is Noni Raps.
Spell that for me, please.
NONNYWRAPS.
Okay. All right.
And on Facebook, I'm Marie Kelly.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For the class, how can they go about signing up?
Okay, that's great. If you want to sign up for the class, you can go to, hold on, let me read this off to you. Okay, you can go on www.guest.nyjcoextremefxevents.com. Okay, and you can register there. Right, they're going to ask you if you want to come to the next event, or or if you just want to register, and we will get back to you and let you know how to get it.
Okay. And how long does someone have to attend the classes? Like how many months or?
Well, it depends on the individual.
Okay.
Unlike traditional college and high school, we have it's like you go at your own pace. Okay? We have beginners courses all the way up to experience level. I'm still a student. I'm going, right? I'm still taking classes, but it works like this. You start off with the 8 days of trading. Everybody starts with 8 days of trading.
Okay.
That just gets you on the platform so you can learn how to trade on a free platform into your trades. The instructors, they provide trade ideas. Those are trades they actually give you until you're able to learn how to analyze the market yourself.
Okay.
Then from that point on, you just take the courses. Right? When you're ready to go to the next level, you go. If you're not ready, you continue taking those courses until you are. You continue asking questions in class. You continue coming to class. And you continue practicing and doing the homework until you're ready to go to the next level.
Okay.
There is no failing the course.
Got you.
It's learn as you go.
Got you. And how long have you been taking classes?
Well, since my partner here and my friend Tony Williams invited me about 4 months ago, it took me a month to finally get up and do something. But once I started taking the courses, I was like, whoa, this is really...
Now, why did it take you a month to get up and do something? Were you hesitant about it?
Well, no, it wasn't that I was hesitant.
Okay.
It was like I was so focused on making money. I was looking for other jobs. I'm a
Got
teacher.
you.
I'm an engineer. I got contracts all over the place. I'm like, I got to make money. Got to make money. Got to make money.
And you teach physics and math, you
Yes,
said?
I'm a physics teacher. I teach at a community college.
Okay.
Right. I'm also an engineering contractor, so I do engineering contracts around. I have different clients around the world, around the country. And what I do is, anyway, let's get back to why it took me so long.
Yes.
So I was so focused on trying to make money,
Right.
that I didn't see it as an opportunity to make money, right, which sounds crazy now because what I make in 2 hours a day doing that is much more than I make on anything else I'm doing.
Okay.
So it finally got to the point where I was like, all right, fine, let me just give this thing a try. I have faith in my partner. She's been my friend for many years.
Okay.
I believe in her, so I said, okay, let me give it a try and see if it works for me. And I went to the classes and I started taking them, and I was like, whoa, all right, this thing really works.
Okay.
Right? And then I saw the potential. I just kept applying. applying myself and going and going and going.
Right.
And
you showed me your numbers.
Yes, I showed you my numbers.
And I like those numbers.
Yes.
So this is legit, right?
Yeah, I earned that in class.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I want to give a shout out to Professor Fulton.
Okay.
Right. She's excellent. She's the professor that's teaching me at this level now. She is phenomenal.
Okay.
If anybody who gets in, look up Professor Fulton. I mean, the other
Professor
professors are good.
Fulton.
Professor
You hear
Virginia
that?
Fulton. She is phenomenal.
Okay, great.
You must try to take her class.
Okay. Thank you. Do you want to say something? You have anything to add to
We are
that?
having a very special event, a very first tri-state area event where we're exposing Extreme FX Global Academy to the world.
Okay, and when
to
does that
tri-state-
event
and
take
that
place?
is next Saturday.
Is
the
it virtual
20th.
or is it in person?
It's in person. It's the
Okay.
very first one in person.
Okay.
Very excited about it, and we're just promoting that. That's next Saturday, the 20th, in Edison, New Jersey, at the Hilton Garden Inn.
Okay.
Okay, and you gave
You
them
have
the
to register?
information. You have to register. The time is from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's not gonna
Okay.
be all
It's not
day.
long, right,
No, it's
okay.
not long at all. And we're gonna share a bunch of information.
Great.
And help people get on their way.
Okay. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
It's Fridays here. We are with Classic Pieces Boutique. And what is your name?
That's it. Hi, my name is Allison. Hi, my name is Allison, and I'm the owner, creator of Classic Pieces.
Okay, and tell me about some of your classic pieces here. Like you have very unique purses and
Okay, so first I want to tell you that Classic Pieces was born out of the need for different hats.
Okay.
That's where it started. So I make church hats.
Okay.
And fascinators.
Oh,
And
where are your
then
fascinators?
I didn't bring them today because
I'm a deaconess. I need a good fascinator. I don't like to put on hats, but I will put on a nice fascinator.
I do have those.
Okay.
But I don't want them to get messed up, so I kind of just do them online.
Okay.
So you will see them on my website.
And what's your website?
It's www.classicpieces.com.
Okay.
So we're online there. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram at Classic Pieces.
At Classic Pieces. Okay. So let's talk about some of the pieces that we have here.
Okay,
so I like this clutch here, or this evening bag rather.
Right. So my clutches, I do try to get clutch to match almost every hat that I make.
Okay.
And if you don't want a church hat, then I have the fedoras.
Okay.
I also try to match them. I'm not able to put them out because we had to run over, but I guarantee you I have a bag to match every fedora, even
Okay.
though it's not here.
And this is a cute little bag. And how much is this bag?
This bag is about $40.
Oh, look, and it turns
right. You just
nice.
black.
That's
And
cute.
it comes in different colors, shades, black, and I have gold right now. And then we have these clutches, which a lot of person may be
Oh yes, I
familiar
have one of
with.
these are fire. Nice.
Then I have some of these bags.
Football, my football fans, my football ladies. Basketball. Okay.
Thank you. And
then let's talk about the jewelry you have
my
here.
jewelry as well. So basically, I try to do it. I try to cover everything.
Okay.
So the motto is we've got you covered. So
Mhm.
you want a hat, you want a bag to go with that hat, and you want a piece of jewelry, I got you.
This is a pretty piece here. How much is
Thank
this
you.
necklace?
This necklace is $20.
Okay.
And just to let you know that these are all handmade by me.
Nice. So you made
All
these
handmade,
yourself.
right.
Beautiful.
And I do charm bracelets.
Okay. Now, did you
And
make the charm bracelets as well?
Yes, I did make the charm bracelets.
Okay.
And this bracelet, not this, I
Mhm.
didn't. Not this, I didn't. But these little bracelets, I
Very.
made
Oh, I
them.
like this with the butterflies. How much is
Right.
this charm bracelet?
That charm bracelet is like $10.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I need you to put that to the side for me, and I'm gonna come back later to get that. Thank you.
And my earrings, I do make some of these earrings as well.
Mhm.
Not all, but some of them. But I'm moving to be making all of them myself.
Okay.
Right. So
These are unique. The lockets.
Thank you, right. So that's basically what Classic Piece is about.
Very nice. I like this bag here. This is dope.
This is also one of my favorite pieces. This is the last one, and that bag is about $60.
Okay. All right. So again, how can someone find you on?
You can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Classic Pieces or www.classicpieces.com.
Okay. All right. Great. Thank you so much. It's Fabulous Fridays, and
and we are here with Beautiful Creations. This is like a mobile boutique unit. And what's your name?
My name is Tamara. Thank you so much for having us.
Yes, I love it. It's so, chic, so fifi.
That was the idea. That was
Very
the idea.
Nice. So how did you come up with the idea of having a mobile boutique?
So we had the boutique for about a year.
Okay.
We started during the pandemic. We started off as a Christian t-shirt business around 9 years ago, and during the pandemic, I was praying, and the Lord said, I said, well, God, the pandemic said that business was already slow. It's time to wrap it up. And He said, it's not your business to shut down, first of all.
Okay.
He said, you're not going to shut down. You're going to pivot into a boutique. So I said, well, good Lord, I don't know what to do. I am third generation boutique owner. So, so I did have experience in running a boutique, but not the purchasing and all of that. And the Lord just brought it together. It was really, I'm not trying to be super spiritual, but He brought it together. And then when COVID calmed down, so we thought, I said, I want to get in front of the customers, but I don't want to take on brick and mortar because I have a full-time job. And I was praying, and He said, you're going to do a truck.
So, is your truck just open on the weekends? Or?
So we do events on weekends, but we also do private parties, so people can book us for private parties.
Nice.
So if you and your girlfriends want to get together, we can come.
So if I just want you to show up in front of my house just one day, I feel like going shopping.
Period.
Okay, so let's look at some of the items you have here. So you're actually wearing...
So I'm wearing the shacket, which is all the rage, right? The good
pockets. It has pockets.
And it has pockets.
Yes.
And it's heavy.
Nice.
So it can withstand the frigid New Jersey,
that's really
Philly,
nice.
New York temperatures.
I like that.
So we have it in tan, and we also have it in a very nice burgundy.
Okay.
So this has been very popular.
And
then
let's talk about the hat.
Wide brim fedora. So the fedoras have been very popular, but we have the wide brims now. And now you can get adornments.
Bling
so
it
you
out.
can get an optional chain.
Nice.
You can get a pearl headband. You can get all sorts of adornments.
Okay.
These are extremely cute.
Yeah, these are, and I love anything camouflage.
Right?
Yes, I don't care what color it is.
Right. So these are our Erica joggers.
Those are nice. And how much do these go for?
These are $35.
Okay.
So super comfortable. And then we have a myriad of dresses. We do a lot of one size fits most.
Okay.
And that's because our weight fluctuates, right? Our bodies change.
Correct.
And so there's nothing worse than having an outfit that you absolutely love.
And I like this. It's nice and heavy.
Nice, right?
Yes, it feels so soft too. This is beautiful.
Yeah, so we have some great pieces. Most of our sizes are plus, but like I said, we do have the one size fits most.
Thank you for looking out for the plus girl.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
And this is a nice piece.
Yeah.
Animal
So we
print.
do have some mediums and smalls. Like this dress here is going to be so perfect for the holidays.
Oh yeah,
Look
this
at
is
that.
nice.
Isn't that adorable?
That is
this
cute.
is from small to a 3X.
And that's definitely a holiday dress.
Yeah, and you pair it with the burgundy.
It reminds me like the Grinch or something.
Yes. Maybe that's why I bought it.
Yep.
But you get it with the beret.
Okay. That's really cute.
Yeah,
and how much is this dress?
This dress is $45.
Okay, that's cute.
45 and then 12 for the beret. And you have a whole cute little fit.
And you are you online as well?
I am.
Okay.
I am. So
and
we have a website presence. So we have a website presence.
Nice.
People can shop us online. Like I said, they can book the truck.
Okay.
We host happy hour down in Jackson on Fridays. So people can come down and shop.
Oh, nice.
At our, in Jackson on Friday evenings.
Here you go.
But I really want to encourage people to take advantage of the private party because listen to this. If you book a private party, right, we do have a minimum of how many guests we expect.
Okay, and that is?
But so it's 8 for a private party.
Okay.
It's 10 if you're doing a corporate event or a church event.
Okay.
But if you do a private party, the hostess earns beauty bucks, so she can come in and shop at the end of the night.
So does this count as my per hour? Just ask because I put this together. So I'm just asking. I see you have a fitting room and everything, so they can try on their items before they make their final purchase. This is very nice.
Isn't this nice?
Yes, I like it.
And I wanted to. We gutted it down to the studs. We had a phenomenal contractor, and he took great care. Like if you bounce, you don't feel the floor. floor. He put a subfloor
Good
down.
for you.
The wallpaper, because I wanted the ladies to have an experience.
Yes, and that's what this is.
I didn't want them to just come out in a truck. I wanted them to come in and have an experience. We put air
So I need to
conditioning
like book a
and heat.
party, and we have wine.
Yes,
and
absolutely. And
music
you feel
and
the
heat.
heat.
Yes, it's nice
and in
and
the
warm
summer
in
we
here.
have air conditioning.
Okay.
And then we put the glass sliding
Good for
doors
you.
back so the air and the heat can't get out. So I tried to think of everything.
This is great.
I tried to think of
Congratulations. But I want the
everything. Thank
cameraman to come over here because we have to talk about this belt. Is the belt still on? Where's the belt?
Oh, Jordan, what did you do with
Oh,
the
it's right here.
Oh, yes.
Would you look at this belt, ladies? Like, oh my gosh.
And it is like, I don't know if I'm going to get it on my waist. Don't embarrass me out here in these streets, belt. Let's see.
Let me help you out. Wait.
I have a little
There you
arm.
go. Yep.
But look at that. I'm not putting
That
it
belt
through.
is so cute.
And it just cinches the waist. It's very, it cuts nice. Like even with the shacket, look at that.
Yeah, I like
That's
that
a
belt.
whole
How
look.
much is that belt?
Look at this belt is, I think, 20.
Okay. I need to come back. Can you hold this out for me? I'll be back to
Absolutely.
pick it up.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So lots of fun. We have lots of fun in the truck. People are always very excited, and we're happy to be here. We are featured in the Asbury Park Press, and it's been lots of
good for
fun.
you.
We launched in July, and we've been very busy.
This is great. So thank you for coming out.
Yes, thank you so much for having us. I appreciate it.
Okay.